Hello everybody, welcome back to Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy 2. We are collecting green stars, and I get a lot of them in this episode. And it's gonna be one after the other, rapid fire, boom, 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 so bear with me, I'm not gonna have a lot of time to breathe here. We're gonna start off with Space Storm Galaxy. It has 3 green stars in it. And the first one is probably one of the harder green stars in the game. It's definitely the hardest in this galaxy. And it takes place on the first main power star you did in this galaxy. And you can see it right there in the opening scene where you're flying in. So, yeah, you don't have to go very far to get to it, but it takes a lot of precision and a lot of annoying star slinging. And speaking of annoying star slinging, I can't even get on the planet right. But what you have to do is, I kind of pointed out to you right there, is you have to sling yourself to it. That's the only way to get to it. And of course, slinging involves you letting go of the A button when you're pulling these pole stars. And the best thing to do is actually sling yourself to one near the bottom. And as you can see, what makes this really difficult is the launch star in the middle would grab you if you go through it, so you have to watch out for that. So I cut out a little bit, and yeah, just sling yourself. It just takes a lot of trial and error. Just keep trying, and then once you get to it, remember to spin. That way you line yourself up with the green star and grab it. So that took me a while to get, but it's definitely a pretty tough one. And we're taking right back into the second star, and this is where everything's moving faster. I tried to show off by going through it without hitting the time thing. That was a bad idea. As you can see, moving around the sling stars when the time is at double speed is pretty tough. But anyway, the next 2 green stars are on this planet, and they're both really easy to get. The one I'm going for right here, you have to get on top of that gate and slow down time if you want. You don't really have to, but all you really need to do is just wall jump up on top of this and then walk on up. You can also get up. You see where those thwomps are. You can also get up there by taking a pipe and then walk down to it, but I find it easier to wall jump on up and just walk up to it. And this is green star number 3, same planet. And then again, you want to slow down time if you need to. And then open the gate, and then the green star is actually way off the map. What you want to do is actually let yourself get hit by the 4th flood bubble, and that will carry you out to the green star. Pretty creative. I mean, all you really need to do is just see where it is, and you'll figure out that you have to ride the bubbles to it. And our next galaxy is Cloudy Court. And yeah, I just went nuts with this episode. Pick up 13 stars and only 12 minutes. I thought I was overdoing it, but it may turn out that I'll get these finished a lot quicker than I was expecting to. But I may need to kind of slow down the pace here because it really is going by a lot faster than I'm expecting to with my commentary. Anyway, the first green star is right here in the first planet. What you want to do is just get on top of the head of this grass llama statue, and then just use all your cloud platforms and just jump up to it. Yeah, it's not that difficult. But the next green star is right here, right past these drums. You want to get on top of the cymbals right after this, and you want to make sure you preserve your clouds. This one involves you jumping out to it and using your clouds to actually reach it. And I would suggest going here with 2 clouds. You can get it with 1. I do end up getting it with the 1 if you just long jump to it. But if you don't want to risk missing it with your long jump, then I would suggest trying to get there with 5 clouds, or not 5 clouds, 2 clouds. Jeez. Anyway, here is green star number 3, and it's at the very end of the level, and it's right by where you got the original star. It's behind the windmill, and This is pretty easy to get to 3 platforms. Don't try to get too cute with this, because you might think that it'd be hard to get to, but and you have to long jump or something to get to it, but it's easy to get to. Alright, our next galaxy is Yoshi Star Galaxy. And all these are pretty easy, which makes sense because this is the second galaxy in the game. And for the most part, the further you go into the game, like from World 1 through World S, the green stars tend to be easier in the earlier worlds than in the later worlds. So, that's not too surprising. And our first green star for Yoshi Stars on the first planet, I'm just kind of showing it from the beginning again. For old time's sake, it's been a long time since we've been here. Jeez. The crazy thing about the green stars is that you're going back to older galaxies at, at the very beginning of the game. You feel like you're just starting the game over again. So it's kind of funny doing this again. And even though I've gotten 120 plus stars, I still cannot beat this stupid magic Koopa, making all sorts of rookie mistakes and calling the mud. I'm not sure if you really need Yoshi for this. The first green star is on top of that grass mound where the comet medal is. You could maybe get on there with Mario and backflip, but I don't know. I think it's too high to backflip up to it with Mario, looking at it. Or Luigi, for that matter. I think you have to do this with Yoshi, do a side somersault and then flutter jump up to it. I think that's the only way you can get it. So that is green star number 1, and green star number 2 is right over here by this big fruit that you would eat out. And all you need to do is just jump and flutter jump to it. Again, you can probably get that with just Mario or Luigi, with just a long jump and a spin. Probably wouldn't be too hard, but doing it with the Yoshi's the best way, and the third one's right here by the crystal where the original first star is. And just take these flowers up, and what you actually want to do is Yoshi ditch your way up there, like so. And those are all the green stars in Yoshi Star Galaxy. Alrighty, and we're just gonna move right on next door over to Rightside Down Galaxy, and this is a 2-star galaxy. And the first green star is actually quite a bit of a ways into the galaxy. It's about halfway through, so I'm actually going to cut to it. It's where the gravity switches to kind of a 90-degree angle where it's kind of a top-down. You actually see it on the screen right there. And, yeah, I'm going to cut right to it pretty soon. And it's right here. What you want to do is get to the top, and then once you jump into the area where the gravity switches where it's going back down, you want to spin right away. That can be tricky to get to. I got that in my first try, but you want to make sure you spin right as you go to where the gravity changes, and then you'll be able to get to it. The second green star is right past the point where you're in this change gravity segment. And it actually involves you walking on outside the level, which I believe I showed before. Wait, try can I get to it? I do waste a lot of time wandering around here, but I can't remember exactly where it was. What we want to do is just jump your way up here, and then that way the gravity will stay the way it was when you're on that green part. And I kind of waste time because I couldn't remember where it was. I thought it was going to be like on the outside here, where the 1-ups are. You can see the 1-ups on the corners, so if you want to get some secret extra lives, you can go out to the corners here, but apparently I thought the green star was out here, and I was wrong, so I just kind of wander around. Apologies about that. Again, like I said, I'm not 100% perfect with how I know where these are, but it's right there. I believe that's the only way you can get to this area, by going around the stage like that. But once you find it, it's an easy wall jump and spin, and that is it for Rightside Down Galaxy, and you might as well do its big sister Upside Dizzy Galaxy in World 5. And unlike Right Side Down Galaxy, where the green stars were more near the end, these two green stars are more near the beginning of the stage, which is good. You don't have to go through a bunch of crap to get to it. And these require you to be pretty creative. You can see how the gravity panels moving back and forth are kind of the main feature of this galaxy. And that is pretty much how you're going to be getting both of the green stars here. And again, you just go through the level like normal. And I believe on the next segment is where the first green star is. Right over here. And you can see those two panels moving, those two pink panels moving back and forth. There's a green star up there in the top left corner. What you want to do is ride the gravity panel pointing up and let the momentum take you to the green star. So it takes some timing and some creativity. And the next one is right after that, in the next room. You can see it right there on the right, in the upper right corner. And what you want to do is get on top of the platform that I'm on right now, and get on the other side where the gravity's pointing down. And it's kind of tricky to do that because I really don't know. You know, I got really lucky right there. I just kind of somehow ended up going the way I want to, and I'm just kind of standing in the corner there. So just wait for the platform to come back, and then ride it to the star, and then obviously that is an easy grab from here. And those are all the green stars in SpaceCourtYoshiRightsideDizzy Galaxy, and all the green stars we're going to be getting in this episode. So this is Michael217. Thank you guys for watching this episode of Let's Play Super Mario Galaxy 2. And I will see you next time for more green star goodies. Peace, guys.